What's up, guys? It's been a while. I know I haven't done one of these videos in a very long time. I kind of wanted to preface this by saying that I actually had no intention whatsoever on wanting to make a China video. So for those of y'all that don't know, I actually spent 20 days last month going to China. It was literally the first time in my life, as crazy as it sounds. And so originally, because I was just so ingrained in the experience and just wanting to enjoy my moment there, I didn't really think about wanting to make content. I didn't really want to spend a lot of time thinking about all the video clips I had to get in and like all the editing I had to do, because it would have taken forever to just vlog the entirety of the trip. But then I kind of thought about it, I took some consideration, and I kind of realized that at least for the time being, I wanted to make one video, just one very important video that kind of encapsulated the most that I learned from this trip. So let's get into it. To kind of like take y'all back a little bit, my family actually comes from a province called Guangdong. My grandfather was specifically from a town called Chaozhou or Jiayang, which is basically more of like the countryside, I would say, of China. And it's definitely incredibly different from what you would kind of view China as. And it's very different from like all the urbanized city areas. It's definitely more low-key, I would say, but with a lot of rich culture, family, I would say as well. So I kind of realized like, wow, this is the place that my grandfather grew up in. And I think the craziest thing about just seeing this town for the first time is just all the relatives that came with it. So this was my father's hometown. So like I said, my grandfather's hometown. He's top G. He's literally top G right now. A little bit about him, he's the oldest son in his family, and surprisingly, all 8 of his siblings are all still alive. He's literally him. He was the first son in the family to actually graduate college, and so from what I could tell just with him being there in front of his family members, that he was very well respected, intelligent, hardworking, and I could just see the fruits of his labor. The fact that he was able to work so hard, acquire such a good education, and use that to help my dad build, the education foundation that he needed in his life, and therefore also bringing me and my siblings here to America. We were fortunate enough to actually get to see the ancestral tomb, because apparently a lot of tombs have been lost through the ages, but surprisingly enough, my grandfather's great-grandparents and his parents were also buried in a couple of sites throughout the town, and it was just cool getting to, I guess, display the offerings and I guess just see what my family ancestry was all about. So that was really cool. And as y'all can see in this like particular clip, as I'm editing this, there are a lot of kids. There are just so many kids, a lot of adults. Kind of awkward, just me and my sister being like the predominantly like English speaking people. But at the end of the day, it was really cool just seeing all that. And that was my first time just meeting so many related people in one spot. So later on during that same day, we also managed to take a peek at my grandfather's childhood home, which to my surprise is still around. As you can see, the town's not exactly like best suited. I would say it's not really like the best quality compared to like what most people would kind of expect, but you know, the culture's there, the tradition's there, it's very alive, and you can just tell that they keep and they preserve a lot of things for as long as they can. So it's really cool just seeing like this is the house that my own grandfather grew up in with all of his 8 siblings. I'm still stunned. I feel like to this day, I feel like just being in America for just so long, it kind of really kept me out of the loop in terms of just how much culture and tradition has been preserved in my family and how long it's been going on for. But I think it was a really good way for me to open my eyes to like all this cultural awareness on the G family and like our history and things like that. So if it wasn't for my grandfather's hard work and all the things that he did to get me here, I wouldn't be the person that I am today, to be honest. And I respect my grandfather a lot more now, just seeing how other people see him and all the hard work that he's really put in through the ages. And he's a great speaker too, as y'all saw during the video clips. Like, this man be like the main host of all of our family gatherings and just saying all the big words. So they invoke a lot of trust in him. So I just think it's incredible seeing how much respect that the rest of the family members give my grandfather. So yeah, honestly, that's like pretty much the big chunk of China that I kind of wanted to share with y'all being here for the first time. And for the time going forward, I'm gonna try my best to get in more content, more videos, but I was just so focused on just enjoying the experience that I didn't really wanna like worry too much about making YouTube videos. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment down what y'all want to see next, and be sure to see me more in the future. I'll be coming back with more interview videos, more extra videos along the line, but I'm hyped to get my YouTube right back on. So yeah, I'll see y'all next time.
Cheers.